All right, drone video at Timber Shoals Ranch. This is going to be a little different type because we're going to mix in some maps with this so you can see how the property's situated. Entirely wooded. We're looking northerly. This is very close to Bull Shoals Lake and the Corps of Engineer land. There you can see the property right there outlined in red. The brown shaded area that you see around the edge of the peninsula, that's the Corps of Engineer land. So you can use that to access the lake. It's open for public hunting and recreation. You can literally walk to miles of shoreline. Here's the property on the private peninsula, which is Timber Shoals Ranch. It's centrally located. I mean, it's right in the thick of things. Extremely level tract, and then all around the edges, you can see that Corps of Engineer land, which gives you access to the water. So, pretty amazing location and stunning property. Excuse me. One of the bigger tracts for sure at Timber Shoals Ranch. Oh, now we're back to the drone video. So this is a wintertime drone video, which you probably already knew. That's why there are no leaves whatsoever on the trees, other than the cedar trees and the pine trees, of course, the evergreens. But this tract is I mean, as you can see, it's all wooded. There's been no recent logging on this property. The timber is beautiful. As we're looking northerly over a good portion of the property, you can get a real sense of just how level and usable this property is. This is definitely one of the most level tracts at Timber Shoals Ranch. This is one of the most level tracts of this size that we've ever had. Just very unusual to have a property that's almost 8 acres in size in the Ozarks and have it all be, basically level and usable, which is great. So if you need a large yard or garden or whatnot, you're going to have the space to do it on this one. There's another map showing the property. Again, the shaded area off to the right is going to be the Corps of Engineer land at the lake. So those trails within Timber Shoals Ranch, those roads that go to the Corps land, once you're in the Corps land, I mean, you can go right to the water. You can walk down to the water. And there's a topo. So that's showing how the property actually lays. Basically, when the lines are close, the property's steep. When they're far apart, it's much flatter. And this property is, as you can see, basically level. I mean, if you just look to the right, you can see how it gets, steeper on different properties, and that's very typical of the Ozarks. So it's pretty awesome to have a 7.5 acre property that's basically all flat. Okay. So now we're back to the drone. We're flying northerly, slowly going northerly over the property. This is going to be mostly hardwoods, but you can see some pine groves in there as well, which is really cool. Might be a few small natural openings, but basically it's all wooded other than that. It really wouldn't take much to punch in a driveway and clear a nice little site for yourself on this. So close to the water, which is fantastic. And being heavily wooded like it is, if you get back even 100 feet, 150 feet, you will be extremely private from the road. This has got access to the north and south side via the easement roads. You definitely want a truck or an SUV, on any easement roads. So as we're looking northerly, the property goes up to the meadow. It doesn't include the meadow, but you're going to have, let's transition over. So this is an area map. Toward the lower right, you can see the peninsula, and with the road system there, and toward the middle of that, you'll find the property. So it's just on the Arkansas side. Toward the upper left of this map, you'll see Branson. For some reason, it's not labeled, but it's basically right where the large river crosses Highway 65. That's Branson. So to get to the property, you would go east on Highway 160. Actually, from Branson, you go east on 76 to Highway 160, and then go down southerly to the property from there because you come in from the north. That's just another photo kind of showing something similar, showing just how close this is to the Corps land and the water, which is great. I think we already mentioned it's one of the bigger tracks out at Timber Shoals Ranch. Okay, so truck is parked on the easement road right at the north end of the property. So you're looking over into that meadow. If you're a hunter, you probably already know that the deer transition from the meadow to the wooded area for cover and to sleep. to eat the acorns from the walnut trees too, but oak trees. Now we're looking southerly. We're looking more into the sun here, which is why the trees are a little darker. But by the way, I didn't even mention our website. It's InstantAcres.com. If you're not already there, that's where you can go to see if this property is available. Complete owner financing on all the properties on our website. That's why they sell really quickly. So yeah, check out the website, InstantAcres.com, and we hope to hear from you.